So y'all probably wondering, Chi, what have you been up to? Why haven't you been on CC? Well, I'll show you. So, I finally hit 12 mil. Finally. Today, I just got a business accessory, so I need to get the Phantom Crest. When it hit Friday, I did finally get my stage 5. So, for this, I have this much in the bar. So I need to get to 100 to get the Phantom Crest, because I didn't know that Swollen Phantom was a leg accessory. So now I have to get my bar to 100. I'm still using 10 gear, but hear me out. I'm stacking up again. I've been stacking up and trying to work on my exascale. So this is what my exascale looks like right now. Yes, it's blue. It was cheap, and I plan on, it was cheap, so I bought the blue ones. I plan on switching them to red because the red prices are, whew, let me tell y'all, them circuits, them red circuits were expensive. So I had to buy the blue ones so that I can swap them, so I can save up and swap them to red. I know, they're all plastic. I know, it looks a mess. I know. So, I just want to show y'all this because, not to mention, at the end of the day, my YouTube channel is also a personal gaming journey. So, yeah. Now, Chi, why the fuck do you have 95% critical chance? You're supposed to have 60. What the fuck? Didn't you read the guide? I did. So, let me tell you what happened. So what happened was, no offense to anybody mentioned, what happened was, I was trying to follow the guide, and I have Indomitable Will. I was given Indomitable Will by Eon. So I have Indomitable Will. I was running with Indomitable Will when Nobu gave me the, actually let me take you back. Y'all remember when I did that stream and I was, you know, streaming just me studying Blood Queen and so forth? Okay. Y'all remember when we all sat in the stream and we read through the thread when they were going back and forth about which skill to stack and stuff, right? Okay, so after that, I didn't want to talk. At first, I didn't want to talk to Nobu and everything, cause like he didn't explain rotations or anything and whatever, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to trust this person to teach me if he's not even gonna explain rotations and stuff? And ain't he the best BQ? How come he? Yeah, all that and everything. Okay, so I was trying to ask everyone but Nobu. Okay? At first, I was trying to ask everyone but Nobu. So, I was reading the general chat before Record got, you know, poofed. And they said that Nobu was a disciple of Whitethorn, the BQ named Whitethorn. So I was like, okay, well, let me go find Whitethorn. But somebody posted a picture of Whitethorn getting on somebody about their network issues. So at first I was like, okay, now I'm kind of terrified of getting in touch with Whitethorn. So I didn't know who else to turn to. Okay. So I didn't know who else to turn to. So then I finally built the courage and was like, well, I do want to learn Blood Queen. And Whitethorn is a Blood Queen. So let me just build up some courage and go get in touch with Blood Queen. but Whitethorn. So I did. I added Whitethorn, and he was like, hi. So I went and explained the situation. I basically said, so I need help with Blood Queen. I was told I need help with Blood Queen. I was told you taught Nobu. I was afraid to approach you at first because somebody in that chat sent you calling somebody out for network, but honestly they play too much and stuff, so yeah, I don't care about all that. I just want to know if you can help me. And understandably, because again, keep in mind, I'm a stranger coming out of nowhere asking him, hey, can you help me with Blood Queen? He don't know me, so understandably, he rudely and coldly tells me to get lost by saying, good luck. So after that, I was like, well, okay, he shut me down. I have no one else to turn to. And Whitethorn just shut me down. And I was already a little frustrated because I just want to learn Blood Queen. And people are like, oh, if you do this, then maybe the person will show up. And yeah. So, fast forward, Ripcord shuts down. Forum gets created. Okay. So, somebody mentioned somebody named Alan. I didn't know who the hell that was. Little did I know that was Nobu. So, I'm already frustrated. I still have friends trying to help me, like get in touch with somebody who knows how to play Blood Queen or something. Wise, he did say that he was going to make like a little notes for me or whatever to help me understand Blood Queen better. He never got around to it because he got busy and so forth, and he's unmotivated to play Elsword. So I pretty much have nobody. So I was a little frustrated because I'm like, I want to relearn Blood Queen. I just came back. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is getting frustrating, and I hate feeling useless. I hate it. So I'm frustrated, and the longer I'm staying, the more I'm starting to build up trust issues with people in the community. So then, on forums, somebody mentioned somebody named Alan and Blood Queen in the same sentence. So that's when I finally talk and say, who's this Alan person? Because, well, Whitethorn turned me down. I have no issue with it, but ouch, that was harsh. So then somebody was like, well, if you say buff BQ 3 times and delete a rook, he'll show up. So I'm like, okay, well, I know that's a meme answer, so let me just go ahead and meme and maybe they'll show up. So I did. After that, I head straight to the new Discord. I won't say it. I went buff BQ time to delete a rook. They was like, what the fuck, is this official? I was like, well, I was trying to summon this person named Alan so they can teach me BQ. I didn't know that was Nobu. Because, at the time, I did not know. I didn't know, okay? Because, like, he didn't explain his rotations. I was still confused when I was reading the thread and stuff and everything. And I was like, okay, maybe I probably shouldn't bother this person about BQ then, because they couldn't explain rotations, and that's essential, especially, going in detail about overflowing blood and bloodhead and all that stuff. And yeah, and I'm the type of person that you can't give me something vague. You gotta go in details for me. You gotta walk me through. So, yeah. So then, they paid Nobu was like, stop the propaganda. I'm like, that's Nobu? So, after that, after that, there's time frame where I was just frustrated. Still trying to learn BQ, still doing what I can on my end and everything. I go to sleep because I'm already around this time my trust issues are through the roof. My trust issues are through the roof. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to listen to, what to trust, anything. So my trust issues are already going through the roof. I go to sleep. I wake up to a ping in the Discord. It's Nobu. I was shocked, and he had just posted his BQ guide. On the forums. He pinged me. I was shook as fuck, but I went to go check. So when I saw everything that was in the guide and stuff, I was like, okay, let's see if I can try it. So then I went and got to work. I gutted the shit out of my critical. I gutted the shit out of my critical, and I tried to turn it into attack speed because I found out that a couple of her moves were affected by attack speed. So I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and gut some of this crit anyways, because I'm not supposed to have this much anyways. So Zero locks on. He sees my crit. He freaks the fuck out. He saw my CP. He especially freaked the fuck out. He's like, what happened to CP? Change the shit. I'm like, babe. I was like, babe, I'm trying to follow. I'm over here like, babe, I'm trying to follow the guy. Oh, I see the guy. But BQ can use a downward will. And he called Downward Will trash. So he called Downward Will trash. I'm like, why are you using that garbage ass file stuff? I'm just like, but I was trying to follow the guy. Cause I want to, you know me, and y'all know me, and how I built my buy. I built my buy the way she's supposed to be played and stuff. Freeze tunes, and then I know how I kept teaching people about why buy to these free tunes, especially when she was going through her freeze changes. For example, the FN2 tunes, which, by the way, I hope that changed. By the way, so yeah. I'm like, well, I built right for buy, and then my damage was accelerated, and blah, blah, blah. Let me go ahead and try to see if I can build right for Brooklyn. So that's what I did. I actually did have a Downward Will on. I had a Downward Will on, so I was in the process of getting rid of a lot of critical. So before I tried, I had like 83 critical. Before he told me to change it to the crit that I have now, I had like 50 something. So I was in the threshold. I actually was in the threshold. But when he saw my CP, he freaked out. Because it had dropped. At that time, I had just reached 10 mil CP. It dropped to like 8.5 mil. Yes, it dropped heavily. So then I was like, okay, well, now I can go ahead and start learning rotations. So after I did that, I was about to just go ahead and start jumping into trying to get used to rotations and get myself together. He saw my CP because he knew that I was 10 mil. But when he saw it drop to 8.5, he freaked out. When I told y'all he freaked out, he freaked out. He went into his guild Discord with the 7-Eleven. He went to his guild Discord with the 7-Eleven. He let him know what happened. Showed them the guy. They all looked at Nobu crazy. One was like, in-game ass guy. I'm like, see, now I feel kind of ashamed and embarrassed that I tried to follow this guy. maybe a couple people understood what Nobu was trying to do, but still was like, he weird. He weird for that. I've also been told that Nobu play is weird, but I don't care. I'm as weird as a kid. Everybody and their mother knows that I'm as weird as a kid. Do y'all see my skills? My keybinds? Shit. Do I need to show y'all my keybinds on closers? Please. I'm as weird as it gets. It doesn't matter to me. So, after he was done letting them know about the BQ guy and everything, and they all looking at him weird and everything, he comes back to me, tells me, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Take that action speed that you got on your weapon, not my actual weapon, my custom weapon. Take that action speed that you got on the weapon and change it to critical. Just change it to critical. So I was like, okay, calm down. I'm in my head like, okay, calm down. I'll change my stuff. Calm down. Okay, I did that. Okay, now take that boss damage that you got on top. He was talking about this top right here, and change it to critical. You need 94% critical and 69% maximization. So I'm just over there like, okay, let's just go change this thing so he can calm down. Take off that Indomitable Will and put on the Epalooza Aura. So I did. So that's how my stats got the way they were. Yep. That's how my critical got to the way it is. Yep. That's what happened. That's how I got there. So yeah, I'm sitting with 95 crit. But I've been more focused on rotations and so forth. So yeah. So that's what happened. And later on he actually explained to me why he freaked out in the first place. So he was worried because if I tried to follow the Indomitable Will build and everything and do him a 4 raid, let's just say I would have an even harder time than I do with my rotations. I would have an even harder time with Indomitable Will and doing a 4L versus approaching and not nerf. So one shots incorporated. Then me currently somewhat still struggling a little bit to get my rotations together. So I'm just like, so you just wanted me to be ready for Demophoria. That's why you freaked out and told me to change my crit and everything. And then he was like, yeah. I was like, oh. Well, thank you. So yeah, that's why my crit's staying the way it is. So, the other characters. Most of you already know that, yeah. Most of you already know. Got all my characters level 60. Got them all the masterclass and everything, so that's done. Zach plays Whip now, so I gave him his in-game names. That's why I don't see Zakarol or Nuko anymore. He saw that I was playing Elstor. He wanted to play Elstor too. So I gave him a heads up that I had his in-game names. He was appreciative that I did. So I gave him his in-game names and changed them. So yeah. That's the first character that's finishing up. Second character that I'm working on, and then after that is these two, and then this two. So, second character I'm working on. Look at the baby. Stage 5 plus 11. With my other stuff, she's I believe maximum 8 mil CP. Her synergy's off. Oh no, her synergy's still on. Surprising. She still got her synergy. Oh wow. I'll put on this for now. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'll put on this for now. So, her. Yeah, she got the core knowledge. I'm working on the third one. The third one will be for Justia, cause after I'm done with Vampire Sword, I'll plan on picking up a Justia and learning her next. So Vampire Sword is going well, actually. See? Okay, but why haven't you got the SOA yet? Because I still need to work on my Blood Queen. So I'm taking my time with... I'm busy working on my Blood Queen. So I'm taking my time with getting her SOA. But she's almost ready. Yeah, she's almost ready. I should though, but yeah, she's almost ready. And I did a thing. So I did a thing. So hear me out, okay? Listen to the end, okay guys? Hear me out. Hear me out. So I'm gonna be honest. Try not to fight me, okay? I usually have a reason for doing crazy stuff, okay? You're probably wondering, Chi, what the fuck? Why do you have an AOS Sam on a Synergy DPS? She's not a support character. She's a DPS character with support capabilities. The way how Empire Sword can support is her Provoke and her War Prelude. What does War Prelude do? Read what it does. Special active skills damage increase 6%. Oh, oops, sorry. That's PvP. Special active skill damage increase 15%. Damage reduction 15%. Duration 30 seconds. That's my War Prelude. Provoke. Because Provoke also works for everyone. Attack power increase 20%. Receive damage 10%. Duration 10%. So yeah, she can buff and she can also debuff. She has offensive support capabilities, which fits her honestly. So, okay, well that still doesn't explain why the fuck do you have a attack of steel machines on your damn Empire Sword, Chi? What the fuck? So, I be in parties, right? As Empire Sword. My parties are always dying. Sometimes the supports in my party are not always the best supports. Sometimes the DPS are not always able to do their job as additional damage and stuff. I'm always in the parties and watching everybody around me die. So one night I was in the middle of selling KC. I have 1.9 bill. Attack of the Steel Machines around that time was 4 bill. I was lucky enough to find it on the board for 2.5 bill. Mind you, people are still trying to sell Attack of Steel Machine for 4 bill, 3 bill and above. I found it on the board for 2.5 bill. Now, I was debating on whether or not I should get it. But, considering it was low, I went on ahead, sold some more KC, and got the Attack of Steel Machine. Why? Because my parties always be struggling. Not just the parties that I host, I coordinate, the parties I join. The supports don't always be the best supports, and we struggle. So it helps that I have Attack of Steel Machine. We all know that Attack of Steel Machines is by far the best support title. I know I am well aware and sound that Empire Sword is not a full support. She is a Synergy DPS. She is a DPS with support capabilities. So I have the AOSM for multiple reasons. One, because again, Synergy DPS, she has support capabilities, she can support if she'd like to. But for the most part, people just use her for DPS. I'm aware of that. Two, because again, if it's not me joining parties that are struggling, it's me hosting parties that are struggling. I'd like for my party members to live longer than someone without the AOSM. Three is for a last resort. If my party is struggling and they're desperately trying to stay alive, I'm going to hit the T, switch to AOSM to make sure that they heal and stay alive. I'd rather have it than not have it. So I have the AOSM for a last resort. Otherwise, I'm going to be using 1, 2, 3. And not to mention, y'all see how low my CP is? 7 to 8 mil CP. If I don't have this on and I have my Tenor gear on, I'm literally 7 to 8 mil CP. What DPS do I have? Please tell me. With what DPS? Oh, Triple Sonic? Okay. You think I can bit boy DPS for 7 mil, 8 mil, 8 mil Empire Sword? Do you really think I can do that shit? With this plus 11 DOS? Do I want to have a plus 11 SOA, y'all? So yes, support for now until I can build her up enough. Then I'm gonna switch from Akhenaten troll I support to a DPS. Please be patient. So now that that's done, please trust me, I could. If I could, I would. But yeah. So she's got AOSM for a last resort, and there was a point in time on my BQ when I was doing SERP runs with Zero, where I had to AFK just to put on AOSM because my friend who was a blue hand don't have AOSM, so we were all struggling, and the DX Angel left us off for dead, said good luck, he, left us off for dead. We were all struggling. So I had to pull out AOSM to make sure we don't die entirely, so that I could freeze the dang garbage truck. We were doing Fabricated City, and DX Angel left us for dead. Then he snuck into the party with another DX Angel. Same person had another DX Angel. Just to tell us, hey, I'm the same deer that left. sorry, I didn't mean to. So I threw the same words back in his face and said, he he he. Thank you for party. He 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 he. Moving on. That ain't coming for story time. I can't see how the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I can't wait for story time. So I had, actually I'll get to that. I'm just showing y'all Justia. So Justia is in the works. I know. She looks weird like Guardian. I don't know. So yeah, Justia is in the works. As you can see. Justia is in the works. She got her Vestas of Soul. I just need to fix it up. And if I remember correctly, I did have that on her. Okay. Right, I forgot to put that on her too. Yeah, so for right now, I just got the Vestas of Soul, the obvious Vaso accessories. That for no reason. And Soul Crown. And she's got her Force mods already. Well, the A mods. I haven't got the E mods, but I should get around to that when I can. I do know that she do stack. I do know that if she doesn't stack Catharsis. If she doesn't stack Catharsis, she stacks Mega Burster. So with that being said, I do know that she do need her she do need E mod for Mega Burster. Not quite sure about Wild Shock, but I do know she need Mega Burster. So that's fine. I'll get that later. I gotta get the Wild Shock for. I also gotta get the Wild Shock for. Wait, I do got it. Never mind. So she just need her Mega Burster. I'm not sure if Wild Shock for Justia is good, so I'll just focus on getting Mega Burster and call it there. Then comes Chi-Chi. That's literally on Chi-Chi. Yeah, that's literally it on Chi-Chi. Yep, that's literally it. That's all she got. I haven't touched my Flame Lord all that much. I mean, I did, but like, the only time I've touched my Flame Lord was getting Masterclass on her. And stopping the obvious Lord of Time and Space and whatever on her. But other than that, I haven't really touched Flame Lord. So that's why I'm not a Photosis. As for titles, where am I in titles? We'll go to the important ones. Yeah, we'll go to the important ones. So I'm set for I'm set to eventually acquire Setting Sun. I still need to do more runs for Plaguey. To call him Satan now. We know, y'all know I bought this one. So 150 more. Well, 152 more actually. Granted, if I can get a party. As for raid, I got every single Vassal title, every single birth title. As you can see, I'm struggling with trying to get to 100, but I'll get these two in the long run and unlock Natural Flow. Speaking of Natural Flow, I have Natural Flow. Just waiting to unlock the titles, to discover the title so I can use it. But I have Natural Flow. I do. I have Natural Flow. I just thought too. I got Reforged tickets. So I can guess what the Reforged tickets are for. You can guess what the Reforged tickets are for. So I have... Yeah, I know, I need more fighter potions. But for the most part, and where am I at in so in quest, so actual story quest, I'm actually at here. But as you can see, my CP barely hits 10 mil. I haven't touched this dungeon yet. I've just been doing these two instead. I haven't touched this dungeon yet. I've just been doing these two instead. I haven't tried to. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't, because I will barely do damage with my grind setup. Like, if I don't have on Ruler of the Dungeon or whatever, push this back up here. If I don't have the Ruler of a Jungle, if I don't have that one, my CP, obviously, and then if I have on, like, you know, DPS, the CP, this is for Synergy as well, so yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Right now. Yep, that's pretty much where I'm at right now.